Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today, we're jumping into the brand new FH5 Update 8. Yes, you heard that correctly, Forza Horizon 5 Update 8. On Monday, I made this video where I spoke about the FH5 Update 7 that includes 9 new cars coming to the game, Cinco de Mayo updates, some new props and features for the event lab, and so on. If you missed that video, I'll include a link in the description down below. It's really cool and will show you what's coming in Forza Horizon 5 over the next 4 weeks. However, as it turns out, when the update actually came out in FH5 yesterday, the developers actually uploaded content from Series 7 and Series 8, and that is what we're gonna talk about today. So just a quick heads up before we get too far into this video doesn't cover everything that's in the Update 8 for Forza Horizon 5. There's probably gonna be some bug fixes, maybe some new features, maybe some new stuff for the event lab, maybe even a world update. At this time though, when I'm recording this video, we don't have any of that information. What we are gonna talk about though is the 7 confirmed cars for FH5 Update 8, and they're really good ones. Quick little reminder though, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my Forza Horizon 5 videos. Every time one of these new cars gets added in, I'll show you how to unlock them, what they're like to drive, all of the customization and so on. So make sure you hit that button so you don't miss any of those videos. So let's start things off with the 3 confirmed cars that are coming to the festival playlist. Let's start things off with this, the 2021 Porsche 911 GT3. The 992 generation of 911 is finally coming to FH5. This might actually be the newest car that's in Forza Horizon 5. There's only a couple of cars from 2021, but I think this 911 GT3 is actually the newest. If you don't know why the 992 GT3 is so special, it's because it has a 4-liter flat-6 engine that produces 500 horsepower. Which is a lie. Porsche actually has a really long history of basically lying about their 0 to 60 times. For example, if you ask them what their 0 to 60 time for certain cars, they might tell you it's 5 seconds, but then when you actually go and drive it yourself, it might be more like 4 seconds. And that's exactly the case here. If you ask Porsche what the 992 GT3 will do 0 to 60, they'll tell you it's 3.4 seconds, when in reality, it's 2.8 seconds, which is just insanely quick. That's not all. The 992 GT3 also has suspension upgrades from the 911 RSR race car to make it even faster in the corners. And I know this might be controversial, but if you ask me personally, this new GT3 is the best 911 ever made. Okay? Sorry. For me, it's just such a good-looking car. It's got insane performance, and I might be having a midlife crisis, but I think this is the best 911. Moving away from the jaw-dropping 992 GT3 to this, the 2015 Mercedes AMG GTS, which you might remember from Forza Motorsport 6 and 7, and Horizon 3 and 4. Well, today in a month or two, it's finally making its return for Forza Horizon 5. I'm not actually sure why we didn't have the AMG GTS at launch. We've got its bigger brother, the AMG GTR, in the game already, but it's nice that this one's coming to the game. It's an awesome, awesome car, a big old V8 engine that burbles, and it's just a cool car. I'm excited to see it come back. Our third and final confirmed car for the festival playlist is this, the 2020 Audi Rs4 Avant. If you've watched my videos for any considerable amount of time, you know how much I absolutely love Audis. I think Audi is absolutely killing it right now. Their cars are just so good looking. They've got insane performance. So I'm super excited to see some new Audis come to FH5. This one in particular has 450 horsepower from a 2.9-liter V6 twin turbo, and it's just so cool. Unfortunately, Audi doesn't actually offer the Audi RS4 in Canada or in the United States. They're primarily out in Europe and in Australia. They're not super popular because they're an RS car. They're quite expensive. But if you want one, there you go. You might have noticed, as I've been talking about these 3 cars, I haven't actually mentioned how you unlock them, because at the time of recording this video, we don't actually know. So much so, I can't even tell you how many cars are actually going to be coming in the festival playlist for Update 8. If you look back to the previous updates, there's actually been 5 cars in the festival playlist But right now for update 8, there's only 3. So I don't know if there are only going to be 3 or if there's 3 right now and 2 are going to be coming later. I don't know. If I had to make a prediction based off what we've got right now, I would imagine you're going to be able to unlock each of these cars in their respective week by getting 20 points in the festival playlist. This also brings up the topic of the Forza Horizon 5 expansion again, which I still think is coming out in the middle of June. And as it turns out, if you actually do the math, week 4 of update 8 is actually set to take place on June 16th. Which means the following week, we'd be usually set to get the next update for the game. So could it mean Update 9 might also include the first expansion for Forza Horizon 5 during the week of June 20th? Maybe. It seems about right. We will have to see, though. So like I said, those are the 3 free cars that are confirmed for the festival playlist. Let's move it on to the car pass. These cars are all DLC cars. Let's start things off with this, the 2020 BMW M8, which you can unlock on May 26th, and it'll get added into your garage completely for free if you have the car pass. An absolutely insane car. It's got an awesome 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo engine with over 600 horsepower, 550 foot-pounds of torque. It is absolutely rapid. It's actually the same engine from the BMW M5, the BMW X5M, and the BMW X6M. The one we've got in Forza Horizon 5 is actually the coupe version. In real life, BMW also makes a convertible version, which would have been cool to get in the game to utilize the convertible feature, but I think this one is actually better looking. And did you know the BMW M8 is actually one of the biggest cars ever made? No, that's not Photoshop. Unfortunately, we aren't getting a new BMW M3 or the BMW M4, but the BMW M8 is a super, super cool vehicle. Super excited to drive it around. I'm looking forward to see what it's got. The week after that, on June 2nd, you can unlock this, the 2020 Audi Rs3 Sedan. Finally, people have been waiting so long for this thing. And it's finally coming to FH5 in early June. Similarly to the Audi TT RS that actually came out a couple of months ago, this thing is also a little rocket ship. It's got 400 horsepower from a 5-cylinder engine, which is super, super unique. Fun fact, that engine is actually so unique, the Canadian government banned it on, like, emissions rules or something stupid. The Audi TT RS actually had some really cool customization options in FH5, so I'm gonna keep fingers crossed that the Audi RS3 has some as well. We will have to see all the way in June. Moving away from the little RS3 to something a little bit bigger, the following week, you'll get this added to your garage, the 2018 Audi Rs5 Coupe. Ugh! It's such a cool car. I love these Audi RS5s so much. I actually nearly bought one of them last year. Instead, I bought my Subaru STI, which I crashed into a snowbank and broke my front splitter. In retrospect, it's probably a good thing it wasn't an Audi RS5 because that would have been very expensive. In real life, Audi actually makes 2 versions of the Audi RS5, the Coupe and the Sportback. I actually prefer the Sportback, but we're getting the Coupe in Forza Horizon 5. And again, I'm gonna keep fingers crossed that we can get some awesome customization for the RS5. I'm not really sure just yet. We'll find out in June. And last but not least, for the confirmed cars coming to Forza Horizon 5 is this, the 1982 Volkswagen pickup LX, also known as the Volkswagen Caddy. What's actually really strange about the Volkswagen pickup is it was designed to capture the American audience and sell super well in America, but it actually kind of did the opposite. It didn't sell well over here at all and did really well in Europe, actually. And to be honest, that probably has to do with it being a little bit small and slow. This thing is actually based on the Volkswagen Rabbit chassis, so it is a teeny tiny little pickup truck. Even compared to something like a Ford Ranger or a Toyota Tacoma, the Volkswagen pickup truck is just minuscule. And not to mention slow, because it's got a diesel engine that only has 52 horsepower on a good day. Yeah. It should be a really fun car to mess around with. I really hope it's got some cool engine swaps to just make it absurdly quick and maybe the ultimate sleeper for FH5. So that's it right now for the confirmed cars coming to Forza Horizon 5 in Update 8. Like I said, there's probably going to be some Event Lab updates with some new props, maybe a world update, who knows? We will have to see. Subscribe if you want to see any of that stuff. However, this also begs the question, the car pass. Right now, if you actually count up all of the cars in the car pass, including the ones that I mentioned today, that adds up to 39 vehicles in the car pass. The developers actually confirmed that there's going to be 42 cars coming to the car pass. So the month following in July, we should only be getting 3 cars coming to the car pass. What they are, we don't know. Hopefully they're really cool. We will have to see. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these new cars coming to Forza Horizon 5. What are you excited to drive the most? Audi Rs5 for me. The BMW M8 is also really, really cool. Probably the best month we've had so far. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to stay up to date with FH5. I'll see you soon with some more. See you then. Bye!